Hi there, and I am Sri Kumar here, and founder of Business Yogi. And I'm so excited to have this 1 hour training for you. And all of this training is completely for you and for your business, the growth of your business. And I know, how much time it will take, and setting aside 1 hour time. So thank you so much for your decision to listen to this video. I completely get your commitment, and I'm sure by the end of this video, you will appreciate yourself for the time you have spent. See, by coaching and mentoring business owners, entrepreneurs for the last 2 decades, I realized one thing that growth is neither a time consuming concept nor a money depleting process. Successful entrepreneurs know that it is a money generating process. So I can make you save time as well as money to grow your business. Nobody, including you and me, ever started a business to fail. In fact, no business fails, only the attempts failed. In my book, No Business Fails, I explain this fact in detail through enough case studies, which I personally experienced while coaching and mentoring business owners and entrepreneurs. So, this video will make you clear on the way to generate enough wealth by setting out a unique 3M growth system to scale up business organically without worrying about any resources. See, for your own, it will cost you a lot of money. As a few years, you need to go through the learning process and then create a tailor-made for you, a tailor-made system for you for your entrepreneurial growth journey, isn't it? For me, these 2 decades of experience in coaching and mentoring made me create for people like you a robust, affordable, workable, and result driven system. Here, you don't spend the time and money the way I spent. You even save the time of experiment. And why did I do so? You might ask, right? There are 3 reasons why I did so or why I did this. Before I get into the details of it, I have one request, just one request. Watch this video till the end. And my promise to you is that you have a clear understanding and pathway to generate enough wealth through your business. To get that clarity, I must see the video. You must see the video fully, start to end. And what you will see the results are incredible, unpredictable, and that people like you are waiting for. All that happened for those who followed this system and process. For example, what Ms. Padma created is Padma was doing only around 85 lakhs per month revenue from sales. And she decided to go ahead with the business coaching when I explained the process of business transformation, the 3M growth process to her. She moved her, I would say she could move her 85 lakhs monthly turnover to 1.8 crore in 6 months' time. Later, she could also double the profit by 100%. And this is the kind of results she has produced. 50% increase in sales conversions, 100% increase in attitude and alignment of the team towards growth. That is most important, right? Your team has to align with your thought process, your vision, your mission, the values of the organization, everything. And 190% increase in the monthly revenue. As a short-term goal, she could double the turnover in, I said, 6 months' time. And as a long-term, she achieved 190% increase in the revenue growth and double the profit in 18 months' time. Right now, she's working on being in the top 50, in the world ranking. The company being in the industry ranking top 50. So the formula is very simple. You need to listen, and you need to follow, and you need to act. And that gives you incredible results. You know that action gives you result. And I'll tell you more about it. And what you need to be, you need to be willing. Are you willing? Right? Be willing. Then you are ready. Being ready. Yes, I am ready to have this kind of incredible results. And you are prepared. Prepared to face anything, prepared to go through something, whatever you need to go through, whatever. Business to business, people to people, it will be different. Just be willing, be ready, and be prepared. And then you will have this, and this is what you need to have the time to listen. Listen to me, listen to our conversation, listen to our discussions, involved in the discussion, and dare to decide. And whatever decision you would like to take as an outcome of our discussion, you have the dare to decide and the ambition to act upon it. So I told you there are three reasons why I made this 1 hour training for you. So let me explain that to you now. The first reason is that you don't have to stress more and struggle more while growing more and scaling up your business. Yeah, but like many of you, I was thinking, really, I was thinking that stress is a part and parcel of business. I also thought, I know you will agree with me, that without struggling, nothing is possible. Moreover, we all know that hard work pays you. And I really strongly believe that no gain without gain. But what if I say this? Without stress and struggle, you can be successful. Without doing hard work, you can achieve what you want. And no gain without pain is not true. You don't even have to change yourself. You might laugh at me saying that you are mad. I know. I can relate to this because I was in the same position exactly like you. I didn't believe any of this. Not only that, I was very clear about how my future is going to be. Rather, I was very arrogant about it, how the future is going to be, and was very proud that I knew it. What more clarity you need? I'm very arrogant about it. I never knew that my belief and reality was different. For me, both are the same. But when I started my business of business coaching, everything shattered for me. I was going through, any kind of stress and struggle, which people normally, any business owners normally go through. I was much involved in the process and was very clear on what was happening and what needs to be done. It looked like something like too good to be true. But what was the truth? That was my experience. You know, the clarity and conviction made me all the required work. The clarity and the conviction made me do all the required work. That others look at as in others' world, in others' experience, I am stressing, I am struggling. For example, I was spending more time researching, understanding what it takes for a human being to perform and produce results. The research not only helped me to learn, but also to move away from the stress and struggle. I could see where exactly the errors and mistakes I was doing and could correct them with ease and grace well in advance. I could turn around my financial loss in 3 months' time. I was in a complete financial mess at the time of starting my business. In 3 months, I could transform this. See, when you involve, you evolve. But what matters is what is that you are standing for and what matters to you. When you really stand for something and if that matters to you, whatever you do when the in the outside world, when the people look at it, you are struggling, you are stressing, but you will not feel that. And in that, you don't even have to change yourself because you can change the change itself. I say change the change before the change changes you. By the time the change comes and changes you, you can change the very change itself. And I can literally show it to you with examples and case studies. So, see, here is one proof. Mr. Raju, when he met me and he started his business, it was way back in 2015. He was in a condition where all the doors are shut to continue his business. One of my known friend, took him to me, and we were discussing. He was fed up with the stress and struggle he was going through. And when I told him that you can turn this around and turn this around very easily, he was looking at me with surprise. And he asked, is it possible? Especially the easy part. Later, the 3M growth system made him launch a new brand in coffee. He's a coffee manufacturer. He was only doing the trading business. He never owned his own brand, which he really wanted. And he started two more other businesses and successfully handled everything, including some partnership issues, family issues, all that. Everything peacefully and powerfully handled. He never had any partnership problem or anything later. So, you don't have to stress, you don't have to struggle. And it is 100% possible. And the second reason is that you don't have to spend more time and money on people, resources, strategies. That is another belief we have, right? We have to spend more time. We have to spend more money. Yes, like many of you. I was thinking that the stress, like how the stress is part and parcel of life. I definitely have to spend more time and money. Time I can spend at least, but I don't have money. But after around 2 years of coaching, when I look back, most of my clients, more than 90% of my clients, they could double the turnover in 6 months' time. That too without adding any resources. That means they didn't spend more money to get resources or whatever else. And when I share this, when we go for network meeting, different associations and all that, I still remember the way people, business owners, they look at me when I said that you can double business owner in 6 months' time without adding any resources. They look at me with surprise. Is it so? True, to be true. 6 months' time, 1 year at least, okay. I said 6 months is also, I'm telling you, because if I say 1 month or 3 months, it will be, yeah, you will say that I'm mad. So that's why I'm telling 6 months, because there are enough case studies and people actually double the business turnover in 31 days. So they thought it was just a marketing gimmick, or this is just a marketing message. 100% increase in the turnover just in 6 months or less. No, that too without adding any resources, just not possible. One of my clients told me later, when he got a major breakthrough, that I thought that that it might be true in case of some small startup firm, but not for a company like mine. And I know what's happening and what is possible. But I just took a chance. But I know now the reality. So even before I could see this, even I didn't believe that even my own business I can double in 6 months' time. So 100% increase in the turnover without adding any resources certainly was not in my dream. But the question is, does everybody take this chance? No. It was not their problem. In the past, in all the three businesses I started, including the business coaching, I knew that doubling the business turnover could be possible, but definitely not in such a short time as 1 month, 3 months, 6 months time and all that. 100% increase in the turnover without adding any resources was not even in my dream itself. I also came across a few business owners and even a few mentors who told me that they could do something similar or even better, but it all just happened, not for even 50% of their clients. And they don't have a system to replicate that success with their other clients. That's most important. It's not about increasing the turnover in 6 months' time or doubling the turnover in six months' time that without adding any resources and all that. The skill is in replicating, the repeating that. For that, you need to have a very robust system or whatever the kind of business, whichever industry you are in, you should be able to do that. Then it's a successful system. Otherwise, it's just a luck. And the 3M growth system that gives you this. So what you need to do is discover your system. That's what is most important. So what's most important to do? This is discovering and adopting a workable, affordable system that can be easily adaptable to your current system. Like the first 2 years of coaching, for me went very well. But still I was not aware of the surprise that was in store for me. So I can understand how a business owner can relate to this. I was in the same position. I have a habit of, fortunately, looking at and creating my business model and transforming my offering every year. I do study the whole previous year and continue to build on from there something challenging. And this happened in 2015, end of 2015, after spending around 24 months in the business of business coaching. I could see that almost 90% clients could increase their turnover in 6 months or less. Moreover, to my utter dismay, I also discovered that they did so without adding any resources. That's what he said. When the moment he discovered this, it was like complete surprise for me. Like one client, a lady, she could CEO, owner of a business, 90 lakhs per month was the turnover. She could increase it to 2.12 crore in 6 months' time. The seventh month, the turnover was exactly 2.12 crore. So, I created a model after having this kind of breakthroughs. I created a model to replicate this success and repeated the success stories. This made me more courageous and confident to offer that you can double the business turnover in 6 months' time without adding any resources. But as I said, already explained how people really could listen to that when I say this. I knew it was a huge risk. I am taking that risk on behalf of you, actually. But I took it as a game and offered it to my prospective clients in both one-on-one as well as group coaching format. In fact, in the group coaching, one of the participants, Mr. Miller, doubled his turnover in 31 days from a monthly turnover of 8 lakhs to 15.50 lakhs in 1 month time. But the major aha moment was after a few months. That year, I took on this system with another new client, a woman entrepreneur. Surprisingly, it happened again. As I said, 19 lakhs turnover. A monthly turnover of 90 lakhs moved to 2.12 crore immediately after 6 months of coaching. And this is another proof. And she has mentioned, got many large orders which are easily 10 times larger than the earlier ones. She was Miss Wani, she was an enterprising and very bold woman entrepreneur. I happened to meet her, at an event where I was a speaker. And she took on coaching a week later and told me how difficult it was to grow the company and make it profitable. Time was one of the major concern areas, and she had to look after many household responsibilities also. She was also responsible for another business husband was handling. And with all those challenges, surprisingly, she could implement the 3MG system faster than I thought it is possible. And she was able to complete the 12 months agreement goal, in 9 months' time. So let's look at move forward, right? So we looked at you don't have to stress, you don't have to struggle, you don't have to spend more money, time. So we come to the third reason. You don't have to get more leads. To close more deals so as to get more revenue. More deals, more revenue means more leads. To close more deals, you need to get more leads. No. I know how you will listen to, but like you, I was thinking, no, I need to get more leads. Lead generation is a hot cake. Everybody want to generate leads. All the businesses related to the marketing, many of them tell you, I can generate lead for you. If you are in the lead generation business, you are wanted in the market. You are the most sought after person or company. Everybody wants to generate more leads, more leads, more leads. More leads, more customers, and more sales. Isn't it? More leads means more customers. More customers means more sales. More sales means more revenue. The companies that can generate leads sink soon. If you cannot generate more leads, you will sink soon. That's what we believe. When I remember And if anybody says you don't have to generate more leads to close more deals, it sounds weird and ridiculous. Right now, I sound really, I know it is sounds like weird, ridiculous. It's obvious. One should be crazy enough to say this. I remember once my boss, who is very good in sales, and he was advising me, Sri, don't forget to generate more leads. Every day you need to generate leads. The day you stop it, you are digging your own graveyard. And I truly believed it. Some months I did not, I did have many leads, and whereas some other months it's a nightmare, no leads. So I was saying to myself that I have to generate more leads to close more deals. However, when I started my business of business coaching, I started with the same belief. However, though I believed it, I did not want to generate more leads because I did not have enough money to spend on marketing campaign to generate more leads. I spent very less on marketing, and because of that, each lead I got was very precious for me. I was very good in cold call conversion, which helped me a lot. I then worked on getting more leads through referral marketing. I worked on myself and improved by my sales conversion rate by 50%. I then did a research on the impact and influence of sales by studying psychology, ontology, brain science, neuroscience, games, sports, covered hypnotism, everything, all that, and what is the relevance of sales. Everywhere you can see sales, right? I also focus on my clients and ensured that they got what they wanted and able to meet their targets. My sales conversion then, by the time, went up to almost 90%. Soon I launched my 2-day coaching program based on my study, Decoding Sales Success, where my participants did major breakthroughs. One of my participants said, he said, I spent around 20 years in business and in sales. But what I did not learn in last 20 years, I just learned in 2 days. That was decoding sales success. From the day when people started producing results. Now I am conducting an intensive 6 month sales leadership curriculum called Decoding Sales Closing, because I realized that everyone needs to decode their sales intelligence. They need to decode their sales intellect. They need to decode their own robust sales system, and they need to decode their intense sales process. So when you decode your own sales intelligence, intellect, system, and process, it's possible. You can also double the turnover in less than 6 months' time too. This is another a lady. She could, from 18 lakhs, she moved to 2 crore in 6 months' time, and you can see this. This is what I was telling you some time back. And then see, she moved from 9 crore turnover, annual turnover, to $20 million by the time she completed around 3 years in coaching. That means this was a SME medium scale company in Bangalore. Now it's a global company. This is also another interesting case study. One of my old clients, when Mr. Nagan, when he met me, he was in a state where he did not want to spend any more resources, including new technology or new sales stuff to increase his sales turnover. He said, "No, I want to have more, high value deals." He did not want to take the risk of giving high ticket sales to any of his current staff, but he wants to close high value deal. So my 3MG system, the 3M growth system, has one unique technique, a practicer. And by doing so, he could also get one single order worth more than 8.5 million in few weeks time. If I remember, it is around 6 weeks time. Even for me also, it came as a surprise. For him also, it was a surprise. For me also, it was a surprise. And to go on to continue the practice to get more winning deals. See, even though we know that yes, this process will work, the practice will work, it's a surprise, is a very pleasant surprise. So, these are the three reasons that made me create this video for you. If it is possible for them, if it was possible for me, and if it was possible for many others like you, it is possible for you also. And you have two options. If you have listened to this video till here, that means you are really, really committed to your own vision and mission. And you are holding strong personal values that takes you to success. However, now these two options in front of you. The first one is be in the same space. Continue to be in the same space. And you can change it by going through a lot of struggle and eventually change slowly with pain. This is one option you have. Look at the second option, to take charge of your space and feel the power and peace. Not only stress, struggle, and all that, you feel the power as well as the peace inside. Because peace is the source of the power. And by getting the kind of results you have been dreaming with 100% alignment, enjoyment, excitement, and amusement. I know, being a business owner, you have no business to choose the first option. Being a business owner, absolutely, you have no business to choose the first option. So if that is the case, I have an offer for you. And that is the business Yogi Bliss. This is an opportunity. In business Yogi Bliss, this is, I must say this, that realizing your commitment, I'm really, really excited to give you this. The business transformation coaching program called the Business Yogi Bliss, where you literally learn the grammar of business. You're going to learn the science of growth. And you're going to, learn the art of success. And what is included in this program, right? The month one, you're creating an empowering future for yourself. See, here you will be free from all those self blocks. There are so many self blocks each one of us have, including those that you did not know you had. There are some self blocks you don't even know, including that. Even that is the kind of self block that is blocking you in growing your business. So whether you know or you don't know, you can actually demolish all those blocks, self blocks, and you really create a future for yourself. That's what happens in the first month. And in the second month, you create an exciting future for your organization. In this phase, for the first time, you will have a paradigm shift on what is actually possible and get complete clarity and confidence to create a whole new future for your organization. And in the third month, getting access to your energy within. Here you go to the advanced level of clearing all the internal and external barriers, and that are hindrances to your growth journey. That's what happens in the third month. And the fourth month, you really getting an access to that abundance energy, what I call the abundance energy. And by completing this phase, you will experience a feel, you will experience and feel the abundance of energy in your space. You will also be trained to, a certain practices. A simple spiritual process takes around 10 to 15 minutes on a daily basis, and that will protect your future. And on the fifth is what you're really going to learn the secret. Learning the less known technique and strategies that will skyrocket your sales in 30 days. This is not like just a marketing gimmick or this is another thing. No. I've given you enough examples. And I can give you more and more examples when we meet. And here you learn this secret, which will enable, it's a sales enablement technique, strategies that can increase the sales conversion by up to 50% and skyrocket your sales in just 30 days. And finally, I am giving you in the month 6, the last month, using an easy to use AI based sales closing tool. By the time you will be completely ready in really taking your business and scaling up your business, there you need more efficient tool so that you need to spend very less time. You'll be given an AI based sales closing tool that will, help you know why the deals are stuck and what needs to be done. Most of the time, you know the deals are stuck, but sometimes, many times, you don't know why the deals are stuck. And if you know why the deals are stuck, you don't know what is to be done. Whereas this tool makes you know why the deals are stuck and what you need to do it also, so that you know what is to be done, isn't it? So now, what happens in this engagement? This, 6 months of intensive weekly coaching sessions. It's not once in a month somebody comes, give some lecture and go. It's a personal coaching for personal attention, hand holding, and support. And you will get an AI-based sales closing tool. It's more than a sales CRM. You cannot even compare with the CRM. Any CRM available that can literally increase your sales conversion rate. An exclusive sales coaching program to scale up your sales revenue. See, without that coaching program, also this tool will work. But with coaching program, the sales coaching program, I told you the decoding sales success, you can be a master very fast in sales and sales closing. And a simple spiritual practices, very simple spiritual practices, which is completely optional for you and to protect you and your business from future calamities. Future is always uncertain. See, I have been delivering this program for the last few years, and now doing it exclusively for entrepreneurs like you. I'm very choosy. The design got evolved over time by coaching and mentoring many entrepreneurs across industries, from startups to medium, small scale, medium scale enterprises, and having very challenges and problems. Everybody will have their own challenges and problems, and for the same reason, you don't find these ideas and concepts, techniques, models, framework, and tools anywhere else. And you have seen a few examples. Already I showed you how others created the success and growth through the 3M growth system. And as mentioned earlier, by just modeling it, you save time. and rapidly grow towards your vision. The spiritual knowledge and practice are not for those who live only in the Himalayas. Why am including this spiritual knowledge and practices? Because it's very much needed for the common people, especially business owners like you who play a major role in transforming the economy, contributing to people and society. And the business Yogi Bliss gives you that intelligence and makes you blissful, literally experience, feel blissful in life while growing your business. When I tell you, you don't have to stress more and struggle more, I mean it. When I tell you that, you don't have to spend more money, time, I mean it. I mean what I say. And this is like a safety belt for you that you need to adopt before start driving your business to growth, before you really scaling up your business. So hence, I recommend each and every business owner to go through this program at least once. Because yeah, you may be asking why at least once more than what I need to do. Yeah, there are many business owners, they continue the journey. I'm not saying you need to repeat the same thing. Many business owners approach me after burning their fingers by doing the trial and error methods in business, going through business mentoring process that does not promise results. See, a mentor or a coach, must be able to promise you something. And some go through years of coaching engagement with no results found. So don't waste your time and money in doing so. You know that more than money and other resources, time is most precious, most important in business. So when you spend that time, your time, it should contribute to your entrepreneurial journey as well as your success in business. Here, for your own sake, don't try to build a business without doing this program. Because by doing this program, you will be allowed, you will be enabled to know the fundamentals. So there are many fundamentals. And so many are you are going to see that. And that will enable you to create a very strong foundation for your business and business growth. And then you will be able to build capabilities because these are the three most important for a business growth: fundamental, foundation, capability. And all these three are required for whether it is a startup or a growing company. Why Business Yogi is able to consistently produce incredible results and unprecedented results with its customers. Do you know the secret? Let me tell you, because we preach what we practice. Very simple. We use the same with our clients also 24/7. Moreover, we do the same for our own business too. I know I did not tell you something very important. Yeah, that's also very important. The very same secret of success that made me and my clients successful. Now I'll share that information with you personally. I have set aside a very specific time only for this and will speak to you personally. I will share the secret of replicating this model by your own and for your own success. You will be able to book this call free of cost at your time. So, for whom this program is right. So let me tell you that is also most important. This program is for the entrepreneurs who are seeking for support and guidance in their growth journey to a guaranteed success or growth. So if you are somebody who is, looking for the support and guidance and guaranteed. See, when I say guarantee, not only I can guarantee you, The most interesting part is you will guarantee yourself that this is possible. You come to that stage. And if you are looking for that, this program is for you. And the business owners who are ready to double their sales turnover or profit within 6 to 12 months' time, as I said, it is possible even less than 6 months also. Or want to have predictable revenue growth. You want to have a predictable revenue growth and increase your sales turnover, then this program is for you. And if you are a startup business owner who are set to receive funding for growth or hungry to grow, now there are some startups, tech startup companies, they are looking for funding and want to really improve and increase your business. Without that, you don't get the funding. And you are very hungry to grow. If that is who you are welcome to this program. Entrepreneurs who have been running business for the last 10 or more years and now want to scale up without failing. If you are so in that space, you are welcome. And you are a business owner who is committed to expand your business exponentially with a minimum investment, you are welcome to this program. This is for you. It's also for you if you are no more wanting to be people dependent in your growth journey. Because there are three things most important more than people: system, strategy, structure. And if that's what you wanted to create without really too much depending on people, even if you have a people dependent industry, still it is possible. So if that is the space you are in, you are welcome to this program and this is for you. And finally, the entrepreneurs who are daring to try their luck in growing their business beyond what is possible. Once, one of my old clients who came to me and told me, Srikumar, I'm doing very good, but I want business coaching. I want to go through your coaching process because I know what is possible is more than what I'm doing. Many people comes like that. Even this program is also for people like that. And look at this here. Here is what Patna think about coaching. Working with Dr. Sri provides that additional benefit of great support, confidence, and courage in the process of working towards growth. I'm just not bothered about what comes in my way, as I know that he can help me overcome any kind of hurdles. It's terrific working with him who adjusts quickly and provides enlightening sessions, and especially when our requirements are complicated. I appreciate the kind of space given to me to explore my consciousness that gives me space for miraculous creation. So, what happens after you booking the call? One is that after booking the call, you will be able to talk to me and I will explain to you the journey forward. And you can definitely talk about your business challenges, problems, or dreams, whatever you want to share with me. And if we are aligned with each other to move ahead to create that incredible results for you, I will give you the next step to start the journey. So you have two routes in front of you. So if you look at in the route one, you are here now, like you are concerned about the future. You have to involve in each and every aspect of business. I've seen many business owners, they are involved personally in each and every aspect of business. Or you may be in a place like, or you believe that growth needs more time and it demands more work, but it gives a lot of stress. Maybe that is the space you are in. Or you are in a space like, you have tried everything, lost more money, and now you are unable to generate more money through business. And most times, you don't like sales stress and meeting the target often, and it takes away the peace of mind actually. Or or you are thinking or you're feeling that you are not that good in sales. You may be in any of these ways. Like you are either spending more time on sales or operation. Sometimes you spend more time in sales. Sometimes you spend more time in operation, and no time for other aspects of your business. Sometimes in personal life also. Or you even worked, with coaches in the past, and there is the outcome is not that really inviting or welcoming. So you may be in any of this space. I can understand. But what is in store for you is the route number two. This is the route I am inviting you to. You can keep this aside, this route. You can forget this route, and I am welcoming you to this route where you will have better clarity about the future and no more worried about the future. You are not worried about the competition, literally. And you can 2x or 10x your business turnover faster. And you can literally relieve anxiety and stress forever. It's not a too good to be true thing. It is actually possible. And you get freedom from that busyness and become free to do business. And you will have the ability to close more deals faster with high value billing. Even if you don't believe it is possible for you, I know that it is possible for you and I will make it possible for you. You will have an efficient AI-based sales tool to guide you and your team, not only guiding you, and it's also your team to reap more profit. And you become more system dependent than people dependent. And that's where I'm inviting you to. So when you choose your road, you choose your destination too. Look at which route you want to go through. Because the road is the route to your destination. So I'm given you. So scheduling your action is the first step to have breakthroughs in life. So I look at the Calendly link and look at the next immediate available time that works for me and that works for you, and let us discuss in person. So thank you so much for listening to this more than 50-55 minutes, and really appreciate your time, and I truly believe that you got something of value. And for me, I am really hungry to support and guide business owners and to ensure that they are successful the way they want it. So I am here for your support, and let us talk. So thank you so much, and really, really looking forward to meeting in person. Bye.